Hello, everyone. It's Rosin. It's the 4th of July. I'm a little drunk right now, and this is something I've wanted to do for a little bit here with this playthrough of Elden Ring. Um, I've wanted to do I wanted to just stop and do a session where I tried to piece together the story as I believe I understand it so far. And I feel like the best way to do this right now is to um go into MS Paint and then just like use this as a whiteboard to draw it out as I get it, right? So, we're going to attempt to piece together the story and try to get like maybe not comprehensive, but just a recap of the information that we've learned, or at least the stuff that stuck out to me so far. I'm sure there's going to be stuff I forgot. But we will attempt to drunkenly piece together this story, and we're gonna see how it goes. I think I was gonna plan on doing this anyways, and then I ended up I didn't expect to get drunk today. Not gonna lie, it's only 3:30. It's a little weird that I'm this inebriated, but I thought it'd be fun to just do it like this and see what the fuck happens. This might be a disaster. This might not even be fun to watch, but we'll see. I just realized I didn't have any like music planned or something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put in my I'm gonna put my tabletop RPG fantasy music playlist. There's like 113 songs in here or something. Let's just put this on and have it play in the background, and we'll put together the story. Oh god, that's kind of loud for me. Hopefully it's not too loud. Whatever. There's recording a separate audio track, so it should be fine. So Elden Ring. Well, there's a few things I should keep in mind here. One thing I wanted to reference, I looked it up. I've been doing this a lot when I've been confused in sessions as of late, where I've been looking things up immediately after, and I've been trying to remember to say the things I look up and like issue not corrections, but I guess just like reminders or something to let you know what I've learned. So one thing, last time when we talked to Ronnie, I think she referenced something about stealing. Oh god, I should have looked this up before I started recording. I think she referenced something about stealing like a rune of death. And I was like, oh, I think they talked about that in the opening cutscene. I went back and looked, and they didn't. They didn't talk about that in the opening cutscene. But what they did do is it was in the story trailer, which is narrated by Ronnie. And I think that was the first time we learned who Ronnie was, and like the internet went like nuts and horny for her and shit. She says that the rune of death was stolen, but I think the last time we talked when we talked to her in the tower, and she was like, "Oh, it must be fate that we've met." I think she said she was the one who stole the rune, which is interesting because in that trailer she makes it sound like it was by a third person. So, we have Ronnie. And she's kind of got that, like, ghost face thing going on. I think she's got, like, two mouths. And, like, kind of that other eye. Here, let's draw this out. There's, like, something like that, right? It's kind of got, like a dress thing going, like, four arms. Yeah, that's Ronnie. Hold on, she's not blue enough. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh wait, no, we got to close this. Sorry, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the. Oh god, that's really loud. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't wait to edit this later. But that's Ronnie. So Ronnie stole. This better be the font. Yeah, that's the font I want. Okay, that needs to be bigger though. So step one. I think what we know so far of the main plot, Ronnie steals the death rune. I think it's called the rune of death, the death rune. It's something like that. Step 2, Godwin gets JFK'd. We saw this in both the thing. Kind of got like a... He's got like a long hair thing going on, I think. But like people are holding on to him. And they seem kind of angry. And there's someone off camera here. He's kind of like this. There's like a big fucking knife coming out of his back, right? Or something like that. So then Godwin gets wind. And then step 3, I guess, is the demigods begin. That's not how you spell demigod. The demigod starts a war. And of the of the demigods we have. Okay, so you know what? No, sorry. We need to draw a map. Can I not expand? Oh no, sorry, I was missing the. There we go. Here, I guess we'll finish this drawing. He's gonna stick his tongue out because he doesn't like him. The other guys, this guy got a lot more character to him. He's not gonna stick his tongue out. So this is Godwin getting killed. So we're gonna expand this canvas so I can draw. And you know what? I'm gonna actually separate this out. Fuck. Okay. Wait. Fuck. Why? Oh Jesus Christ! No. There we go. Okay, let's expand this out further. So we're gonna... Here, let's dash this out. Okay, so this is the map. This is gonna be the map. Let's mark this. Map of lands between. Oh, fuck, god damn it. Wait, hold on, can I... Fuck, can I... Wait, no, that's resized for the full thing. Can I select this and... it's not like Photoshop. Whatever. We can work with this. So... Oh, fuck, I wanted that. You know, fuck it, hold on, I'm gonna erase this. Sorry if I'm wasting your time. I hope this is... Whatever. This is gonna be fine. I'm sure it'll be funny when I edit this later. There we go. Okay. Perfect. We're doing fine. So, the capital is over here. I don't know why I just drew a circle, honestly. But the capital is, like, over here. I think there's, like, volcanoes or mountains or something to the north? And at some point, we're gonna run to a mansion. The Volcano Manor. We got an invitation there because we helped that lady with that thief just in that last episode. But between there and now, it seems like there's a huge lake that seems to be broken up into two sides. Then there's, like, cliffs over here, and then this is all, like, rockland where, like, you just go, like, down, like, you just fall. Like, this whole, like, landmass, there's, like, this huge cliff to the west, right? Oh, God, I didn't draw this big enough. Fuck. Whatever. No, it'll be fine. So, we got Limgrave down here. And then, this is Stormvale. Big castle. That seems to be preventing people from getting between Limgrave to this place. Then there's a little church over here that the one loser is in. I'll draw the church. I'm not going to be too detailed with this map. I guess the map probably looks something like that. And then there's the little island over here where that castle was. Another castle. This is the tiny... Well, it's more of a fort, right? It was that guy's fort. And then... Oh, God, I can't get too deep into this lore. I can't get too deep into it. But then attached to here... Let's expand this canvas just a little bit. Attached to here... God, why is this not dragging? There we go. Attached to here... is Caelid. But then above Caelid is Dragon Barrow. And then this is Ocean, right? Yeah, I think. And then this is Ocean to the south, too. At some point, the land, like, cuts off here. And it goes from, like, cliff to ocean. I wasn't paying that close attention. This is all ocean. This is lake. Right? Yeah. We should color these bad boys. Oh, God, no. Okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta close this. Yeah, I'm not gonna color it. Fuck it. But here, I'll label it. So that's Dragon Barrow. This is Caelid. This is Limgrave, not Lindgrave. This is Liurnia of the Lakes. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, fuck. This is... God damn it, Limgrave shouldn't... Hold on, whatever. Limgrave's down here. So... And then this is the capital, whose name I'm forgetting. Then there's the underground, but it's so small we don't need it. We don't need to cover the underground, right? So, the demigods start to war. Limgrave's demigod is Godwyn, who is, like, telling the commoners to, like, show up to his place so he can, like, graft their body parts onto him. Did he have a beard? I want to say he had a beard. I didn't look that closely, but he has like a... I think he has a beard. He has a staff, right? Or was that Margit, his, like, lackey? Whatever, I'm gonna draw him with a... No, he has, like, a staff. He was hitting us with something. And he has a cool... He has a Trogdor arm. Well, he didn't until the fight started going bad, but I'm gonna draw it on anyways, because that was really dope. Wait, no, that's not orange. Fuck you. Wait, oh, no, I need it. Sorry. Okay, no. Yeah, he has a... It is a Trogdor arm. And, let's get the airbrush in the... Yeah, fuck! Here, I need to just color one. I'm gonna confuse myself. I don't have the hand-eye coordination for this. So that's Godric, right? And Godric will do this in red. Wait, why is this yellow? Oh, because the background. Fuck off. Okay, no. You're making you white. I don't want the outline on this thing. Whatever. Transparent, there we go. Godric. So Godric is the demigod of Limgrave. Radahn is the guy, and I partially know about Radahn just because everyone was fucking posting their fights about him on Twitter and the internet. I can't act like I just got spoiled out of the blue. I did watch a bunch of, like, HoloLive VTuber people fight him and, like, react to a special tag. I've been spoiled on the Radahn fight to hell and back or ever. So Radahn seems to be, like, the guy in charge of Caelid. I don't think Dragon Barrow has a demigod. Maybe it's just technically Radahn. I think the impression I get is that Dragon Barrow as a region is just kind of like part of Caelid. Maybe it just maybe it was that big. No, I don't know. That dragon that we killed that was like huge and old. I don't think he was like a demigod per se. I think he was just a big old dragon. But maybe it belonged to him. Whatever. We took care of him. Liurnia of the Lakes seems to belong. Wait, fuck. We forgot to draw the academy. in the middle of the lakes, there's a big academy. There's a big school for wizard nerds. And it's locked. We can't get inside until we got the key that was like right next to the entrance anyways. But it's on like a stupid little island, but it looks big. We need to go there someday. There's like little bridges that like lead both in and out, it seems like, and then like to the capital. Well, like not explicitly to the capital. I don't know. Somewhere, wait. Hold on. Somewhere over here in this northern part was Caria Manor. I don't remember which side of the lake it was on at this point. But that's where we went recently. But I think Renala seems to... She's like the headmaster of that academy or something. But then I know there's Melania the Severed from the trailer. She was all over the marketing for this game, and we saw her in the opening cutscene, and she and Radahn fought to a standstill. I don't know where she is, if she's in the capital, is my theory right now. Maybe she's somewhere in these mountains. But we at least know about there's 4 demigods. I think he told us about there was another guy. I don't know where that guy is. There's probably some other place that maybe the tornado place that we went to, there's another guy. But this is the world and its rulers, or it's the demigods that have, like, territory, as I understand it thus far, is, like, these 3, and then there's, like, kinda some other guy and Melania. Just in some places that we'll probably get to after we finish up Liurnia and the other part of the game unlocks, right? So the demigods start to war. That's... Wait, no, we're missing a step. Fuck. Okay, hold on. We're missing a step. We're missing a step, and it's a big step. It's the one that the game is named after. So that's going to be step 4. Step 2... Wait. Step 3, the Elden Ring gets shattered, as the trailer guy says, by someone or something. Don't know what yet. I don't know if it was Ronnie too. I feel like she probably would have confessed to it, considering she told us that she basically started this whole fucking thing anyways by stealing that death rune. And I don't know if she's the one who killed Godwin. I actually don't really know, now that I think about it, if Godwin is related to Ronnie. I'm assuming all the demigods are, like, related, at least, like, kind of tangentially, right? They're, like, kind of part of the big same family, maybe? Or, like, descended from the same line? I don't know how exactly that works. I know that the finger reader crone told us that Godric is, like, a distant relative, right? So he's far down that line. But, I don't know if Godwin getting killed was part of the plan from Ronnie. I don't really know what the Death Rune does. I don't know if the Death Rune is a thing that keeps them immortal as long as they have it, or if the Death Rune is a thing that can be used to kill the gods. This is a very important context to know, because depending on what that means, that either means Ronnie enabled them to be able to die and thus get assassinated, or she stole, like, a weapon that can be used. Like, do you need the Death Rune to kill one of these gods, is what I'm trying to figure. Well, no, because we killed Godwin without it. So, I think Godwin is a demigod, not a god. Right? I think? I don't know. I don't think we've seen enough yet to exactly know but something. I think at some point, did E.G. call Ronnie an Empyrean? Someone called Ronnie an Empyrean. And I'm gonna assume that's a term that just means anyone who is of divine heritage. Just, based off the fact that it's called Empyrean. thus denoting like a celestial or like heavenly body or person or personage, or something. So I think what we have are the Empyreans, which I'm going to assume includes... Let's make this a little tinier. The gods, the wait. Well, maybe Godwin is a god. Because if there's demigods, that means there has to be gods. And I know the Greater Will I don't think is the... Well, he's like... I don't know. There's the... I'm just gonna put the gods, the demigods. Their children? Question mark. I'm assuming they still count as demigods. Like, I'm assuming if you're of divine heritage, you probably just count as an Empyrean. But they seem to be under... In terms of the ladder of, like, caste... It seems to be that the Empyreans serve, or at least are weaker than... Oh, fuck, what was the font size? Whatever. The Greater Will seems to be the supreme power of the cosmos in Elden Ring. And then from the Empyrean, we seem to have... Tarnished. I'm going to put Tarnished / people, because it seems like people have weird... Like, I feel like we've seen some Tarnished bigotry. Like, with how we met that noble, and he's like, oh, you're a Tarnished, and it was kind of shitty or whatever. So, you know what, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put... Hold on. So, I think... there's, like, royalty, right? Or, like, at least nobility. Wait, royalty / nobility. I don't even think necessarily... I think the royals might be the demigods, but at the very least, there's some upper class folk thing going on that seem to be looking down on the Tarnished. But I don't know how much of that is informed by the fact that the Empyreans seem to be deliberately warring with the Empyreans seem to be warring with the Tarnished. So I'm just gonna put, like, commoners. And then they seem to be at war with... Or at least there's some weird tension with the half-human people, the demi-humans, that inhabit this land. I think there's a hyphen when they type it out in-game. There's definitely some tension there. I feel like, especially, like... Well, I was gonna say just Limgrave, but I don't even think it's just Limgrave. I think, like, Limgrave and, like, Liurnia, we've seen, like, demi-humans kind of existing in more, like, tribal, or, like, just, like, existing in ruins or something. And it appears as though the regular humans are exerting influence on them, or, like, colonizing them. Or at the very least, there's some sort of tension there that seems to be related to those two populations living side by side. I don't know where the Tarnished fit into here, but they're, like, around here somewhere. Wait, fuck. The Tarnished are, like... The Tarnished are, like, kind of, like, nebulously here. And the Tarnished were tasked by the Greater Will... After the Empyreans refused to get their shit together, it appears that things went really bad when the demigods started to war. So the Greater Will demanded a demigod become Elden Lord to fix everything. But they fought to a standstill, leaving the land in ruin, I want to say. Or something like that. Oh, God. Wait, just one. But then they failed at that. Here, I want to connect this, because it looks bad otherwise. So that failed miserably. So then they went the Greater Will, according to that crone at least, which who knows if we can take her word. She gives me some, like, Frompt vibes where she might not be telling us the full truth because of the people she serves. Because she serves the Greater Will. After the failure of the demigods to heal the land, the Greater Will asks the Tarnished, who are people who can see grace. I still don't really know what grace is. To become the next Elden Lord and repair the Elden Ring, I think. And that is why we have a bunch of friends and we are attempting to... And that's why we're attempting to grab all of those different Elden Ring shards and take care of them. And we're doing so with a bunch of different people. Oh yeah, actually, so I'm gonna write them here. I don't actually know their relationship, but there's people from the Badlands. I don't know their relation to people from there, but we know Horolo and his daughter are, like, involved in the mix, and they are Tarnished, it appears. There's the Dung Eater, who I haven't met yet. Fia the Deathbed Companion. Sir Gideon Offnir the All-Knowing. I don't really know. He's in the Round Table Hold. But, I mean, I guess he just kind of serves himself. Then there's the other guy, Gold Mask. We haven't met Gold Mask yet, I don't think. So, there's a bunch of Tarnished that are trying to become the next Elden Lord, I guess, and we're in the running. And if our paths cross or, like, go... I mean, that one guy from the one guy from the Round Table Hold betrayed us recently and attempted to fight us in the place, which, from what I understand, is like a no-go. I don't think you're not supposed to fight in the Round Table Hold. I'm still not even sure how he did that. I realized I missed the prompt to ask Offnir about that, Sir Gideon, and I should do that next time I play the game. I'll have to write a note or something. But that's that so far. I guess, like, this is the main plot as I understand it. And it appears that Ranni is, like, the one demigod person that we have met so far that seems fairly cool with the Tarnished. And she appears to have started this whole thing to maybe destroy this current status quo, maybe end some sort of cycle of violence. It's a FromSoft game, so I'm sure that there's cycles upon cycles, and it's all like a mythological rhyming thing that happens. But she seems to want to put an end to the current status quo, which is why she started this whole thing. And kind of seems responsible for the world going to shit, honestly. But she may have been doing it out of this sense of, like, wanting to create a better world, which is, you know, a scary and ambiguous thing. But that's the impression I've gotten so far from Ranni, is that she took a risk, the world kind of went to shit, but she's trying to get people to follow her, including her, like, her stepbrother and her childhood friend E.G., and her magical friend Celavis, so that you can make a new world together, and it's gonna be better than the old one. But to do that, we have to suffer through this current shit show and kill all the demigods she used to be associated with, so that we can get that Elden Ring, or become Elden Lord, or something. Melina hasn't come up a lot recently. I kind of forget what she said as to why she wanted to join us. She's very quiet. But she showed up, and she is serving as our maiden, which I guess we need so that we can even do any of this at all. She has her one eye closed. She has, like, brown hair, right? Yeah. Something like that. And she also has a horse. With horns for some fucking reason. I don't know why the horses have horns. And she gave the horse to us. So that we can platform. Like, do things. And I guess Torrent is a good judge of character, or at least according to her. Here, this is us. That's Lance Starseeker, my OC. Please do not steal. He's got a big fucking Dragon Slayer sword. He's got like a little ponytail too. He's got hair. Yeah. Look how cool he looks. Anyways, and we were a Tarnished that went away from the Lands Between and then came back because shit seemed to be going down, I'm assuming. Is Melina blonde? Whatever, I don't care. I don't care enough to look up right now. So I think that's like the main story. There's been a few other things like in between that. There's a girl who is blind, who seems to be Tarnished, that is trying to get grace, or trying to see the light of grace, and to do so she requires things that she believes are grapes but are actually human eyeballs. I don't even remember what her name is. There was the story of Edgar and his daughter, who the demi-humans attempted to sack his castle, probably because things are going bad, and the demi-humans don't seem to like the humans, you know, trying to take their land or whatever. So she was like, daughter, please leave. And she was like, hey, go help my dad, Edgar, Lord Edgar, because he stood with his troops because he didn't want to give up. And then you go help him fend off the demi-humans, and you get that cool legendary sword. But then Edgar goes to find his daughter, only to find that she got murdered when she was away. And then I guess he becomes a serial killer up in Liurnia, and then you find him in a shack full of a bunch of corpses, and he, like, invades you and tries to kill you or something. And then we put him down. What else happened? Caelid is, like, rotting to shit, and I could not tell you why. But things are fucked in Caelid. Caelid, lesser extent Dragon Barrow, things just seem like a nightmare. Everything's on fire in Caelid. The dogs are too big in Caelid. The crows are too big in Caelid. The swamps are poison. Caelid sucks. Something's nasty going on over there, and it doesn't seem to affect Limgrave and maybe not Dragon Barrow. Really? What else story-wise has happened that's, like, important to talk about? I guess the only other thing is, like, there's the Round Table Hold, which appears to be, like, a coalition of Tarnished who are all working towards the same goal, but are also somewhat kind of maybe in competition with one another. But they're, like, being nice to each other at the very least, because they all at least seem to share a common goal of fixing the world, or at least listening to the greater will. And the Round Table Hold seems to be run by... Is it the Two Fingers? Right? And then they got the little grandma who, like, interprets for them. She's sitting there. She has got a big staff. They have, like, a throne or, like, an altar or something, too, I think. They're, like, a hand. Or something. And then, like, down the steps, there's, like, a round table. Bunch of chairs. Vampire Hunter D is there. And there's that one lady we found who had a jellyfish friend that we promised we'd take care of, and now she seems to be warming up to the weird, I think maybe he's a demi-human, though he can speak, like, English, which the other demi-humans don't seem to be able to. But there's, like, a kind of strange, seems kind of off, like, maybe a little scaly, man, blacksmith there in the forge. And he seemed to be saying something about serving Marika, or, like, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't Marika. I can't remember. But he said something last time. We eavesdropped him. We eavesdropped on him. And he was saying a prayer about making a weapon that can slay a god, which seems like it'll be important for like a Sagwas or something later. There's also the ancestral spirits who live underground, like the little Viking men with their big bows, and you can use to cheese bosses. They're big tough guys. They got like muscles and shit. Like big hammers. And they don't seem to be demi-humans. Like, I mean, they're like called ancestors, which is kind of a loaded term that I'm assuming, you know, means like, here, that's their bow. I'm assuming that these guys, like, are cool with these people, maybe? I don't know how they feel about them. But on the outskirts of where they live, there's apparently an eternal city or something that we need to go to. I don't remember why we were told to go there. But we were told to go there because there's something important in Nokron, the eternal city, that we need to get for Ranni. I should go back and look and tell us exactly why she and Blythe want to go there so bad, and why we're trying to figure out how to go there. But it's part of her quest to usher in the like world, or like whatever she wants to bring, it seems. It's all part of her grand design. Yeah. What else am I missing story-wise? This is everything that's like coming to me right now that I can think of that's like important. We've killed Godric, so that's one demigod off the map. I don't know if we're gonna go for Radahn next or Rennala next. I don't know if we should kill Rennala, because that's Ranni's mom, right? And then somewhere in here there's a Renna. And like Ranni's current body is like a doll body. It's not actually Ranni's body. But somewhere in here there's Rennala is, I think, Ranni's mom. I don't exactly know who Renna is. I think that's her sister, maybe. I can't remember if we learned that, or if I just forgot, or what. But this game likes giving people similar names. I guess it makes sense. They're all like gods and like in a family, and they're probably like incest babies or some shit, because that's how medieval nobility shit goes. And the plot was partially made by George R.R. Martin and whatever. Somewhere in here, actually, Queen Marika is important. And she seems to be above the other Empyreans. Like, she's important. Like, she's the one that has all the churches and stuff. She seems to be, like, the goddess that everyone is, like, worshipping. And the Greater Will seems a little bit more removed from that. So, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Hold on, I just need to label these. True ancestors. Wait, no, that's a Type Moon thing, right? Ancestors. Ancestor spirits who live underground. Beneath Mistwood. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing? Here. just mark these like relatively fine-ish. Lots of big monsters around, though. And bandits. Everything sucks here. Poison. Swamps. Wait, sorry, typo. Wait. Big animals. Plague. Kinda like Limgrave, but seems like less inhabited. Academy of Shut-ins. There's a rich person mansion up here somewhere. Somewhere up here, there is a volcano mansion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And here. 2 fingers. Reader crone. There we go. I just want to label everything. Yeah. Yeah, here. Just covering all my bases so that I know, like, later what I drew, right? Yeah, I think that covers it. I feel like this is kind of the story that we know it so far. Ronnie steals the Death Rune. Godwin gets killed. That starts... Well, the Elden Ring gets shattered. I keep forgetting this. It's the thing that's the game's named after. The Demigod's War. The Greater Will is like, hey, please become Elden Lord. They all fight. Everything goes to shit. Chaos everywhere. Greater Will's like, oh god, well that fucking sucked. Hey, Tarnished, please clean up after the mess. And we'll see what happens there. Okay, yeah, I think this covers it. I'm just gonna post this image to... I'm just gonna post this image to Twitter, and we'll see what happens there. I hope this was an entertaining video. This was... Oh, wow, we went for 43 minutes. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe, like, 50 more episodes down the line, we'll revisit this image, or we'll probably just draw a new canvas and try to recap the story. I don't know. I would like to try to build off of this image. I think it'd be funnier that way. But we will do that, and, we're gonna do that. Oh god, I'm so drunk. We're gonna do that, and, like, 50 episodes from now, we'll try to revisit the story and see if we understand more. We'll probably understand more, I'm sure, so. Good night, everyone. Bye.